happening in Israel just moments ago, and the entire world is now shocked. That what just happened is something that the Bible has already predicted.
Iran has tonight launched retaliatory strikes on Israel. Well, this was the scene in Tel Aviv in Israel just an hour or two ago. There have been huge explosions in the sky over central Israel.
This is a war Israel's leaders have long prepared for. The price of failure for Israel's air defenses already written on neighborhoods like Bat Yam.
Now, it's not even a joke anymore, and I think for the very first time in the history of humankind, we are now noticing that the things that's happening is exactly what has been specified in the biblical scriptures. Because just moments ago, it seems like Iran has combined their forces with China, and they started bombarding all over Israel. And this is something that is very specifically mentioned in the Bible as one of the prophecies that will come true before the miraculous intervention of God happens, and the entire world is going to witness this stuff happening as God's going to be intervening in this war and saving Israel from destruction. Now, this is the one thing that everyone's really shocked to see if it's going to happen or not. Just take a look at this. I genuinely cannot even comprehend to believe this stuff, but this is actually happening right now. This is what the Tel Aviv region in Israel currently looks like. These are the residential apartments that's completely broken down. And I mean, just take a look at this mass destruction that just took place in Israel. This is just beyond imagination. They have literally just struck down the main cities. And it actually looks like this right now all over Israel. Everything is broken down, man. Everything is completely fried, broken down. There is even traffic moving on. I don't know how many people have lost their lives in this incident that just took place. But yeah, this is some crazy mass destruction. And it seems like they have directly attacked on the civilians. There is no longer, hide and seeks. I don't think that, Iranian government is holding back anymore. They're all in. And this is something that the Bible has already prophesied is going to be happening. I don't know if you guys are ready for this, but take a look at this Iranian hypersonic missile that just attacked just a couple hours ago. And this is how crazy fast this thing is. Damn. Imagine you're just staying in an apartment and just looking out at the sky, and this thing just falls in. Damn, that's insane. The amount of firepower that this thing holds and the speed. I don't think the Iron Dome is able to fight off this thing. Usually, Iron Dome is known to have pretty good protection. They seem to be doing pretty good when it comes to counterattacking any of these missiles. But for some reason, it seems like they can't really do shit when it comes to hypersonic missiles. Now, what's actually interesting about this stuff is that in the scripture called the Bible, there is some very specific information given about how Iran is going to be attacking Israel. And once they do it, there is going to be some sort of a divine intervention that will happen, and the entire world is going to see that stuff happening. And that's something, everyone's now curious to see. Now that, Israel is under attack from Iran, maybe, there might be some sort of a divine intervention that's going to happen. Now, this is what the prophecy says. This is what the scripture says. In Ezekiel chapter 38 to 39, it speaks of a nation named Persia, which in the scripture is known as Persia because back then there was no nation called Iran, where it seems like Persia is going to be collaborating with many different countries. It says that the nations named Persia, Cush, and Put will be with them, all with shields and helmets. And Persia equals to ancient name for modern day Iran. So that's basically what Iran used to be known for back in the biblical times. So now Persia is basically modern day Iran itself. And Gog is actually seen as a leader from the far north. Many intercept that this could be Russia, and some people even say that it's going to be China. But take a look at this stuff. It seems like two giant cargo planes flying from China to Iran has turned their tracking device off. You can't really track their signals anymore mid-air before entering Iranian airspace. And reports suggest that they may be carrying military supplies in order to aid Iran to take down Israel. And this is what's going on in the news.
Chinese aircraft landed in Iran under total radio silence. Chinese cargo aircrafts just vanished off radar before entering Iran. Its transponder was turned off mid-air right before entering Iranian airspace. Analysts suspect a covert mission, possibly military cargo or air defense systems. These planes may have been carrying military supplies like drones or radar parts, but there's no proof and no official statement, yet Iran hasn't commented. But this move raises serious questions. It's the same playbook used by America to refuel Israel jets. Follow Prime Scope for unfiltered.
So basically, as the prophecy already states, it seems like China, which is the GOG leader that's been specified